Hello everyone, welcome back. As you can see, I'm very happy because the sun is finally shining. Oh my god, I feel like I've been waiting forever for this to happen. It has just rained and rained every time I've tried to come to the allotment or do anything down here. So just so happy to be in the sun, and the fact that it's August and we probably haven't been above 20 degrees, it was just so depressing. So yeah, just very happy for the sun to be shining. So for today, as it is National Allotments week this week, and I know that they're focusing on soil health, so I thought it'd be really fun to actually test the soil at my allotment. So I did pick up something from Amazon, and I thought we could just give it a go and have a little see if it actually works. So this is it, and it is a moisture, light and pH level tester for your soil. Comes with 2 rods and pointy bits at the end. We did test it in our kitchen garden and it actually came out really well. How accurate it is, I obviously don't know because I haven't tested it with anything else either. So it could be really good and it could be really bad, but I thought it'd be really fun just to kind of test a couple of the areas of the soil, especially the moisture and the pH levels. And the light, as you can probably tell, I get so much light here at my plot, so not too worried about that. But yeah, let's give it a go in a couple of the areas. I'm going to try it on the squash patch, I'm going to try where the tomatoes are and where the sunflower is, and I'm also going to try here as well, and then I will try over the other side where the climbers are, and also in my apple tree, because my apple tree isn't growing that much more anymore. So I'm wondering whether it's just not wet enough or something's wrong with it. So we'll see, we'll give it a test. Okay, so let's first of all try the courgettes, and we'll start. So it's got like a little thing at the bottom which you change from moisture, light or pH, kind of what one you want to start with. So we'll start with moisture, and I'll go as close to like the root as I possibly can. And that's saying 8. Let's say 1 minute. So that's saying 8 or 7.5 for moisture, and pH is saying 7.5. Let me zoom in quickly so you can see. So this is it on pH. Move it across, and that's it for moisture. So it's saying 7 now, and it does keep dropping. But whether the first one it tells you is more accurate, I don't know. Let's try the pumpkins, I think. So that's saying 8 for moisture and about 7.5 for pH, which I think is quite good. It's in the green zone, so I'm gonna say that's pretty good, which is probably why my squashes are doing so well at the moment. I have got a few more coming up actually. Let's quickly show you the squashes. I think I'll leave that in there actually while I quickly show you around. So this I think is a Tom Fox one that I've just popped. I've propped it up onto an old like plant pot just to try and keep it off the ground, but I've got another one coming up here. Don't know if you can just see that. And I've got a courgette here to pick, so I'll pick that tonight and I'll give that to my neighbour because we've still got loads to go through. Have I got any coming up here? I don't think quite yet on this one. I don't know why, but nothing quite yet. I did spot it. whether I was kind of just dreaming and wishful thinking. Yeah, I think I was wishful thinking at the time, so we'll see. But there is loads on this one round here. I've got a very nice one here. That looks like it's doing really nice. I've got another tiny one just coming up on the top there, so pleased with that. I've also got my other two just down here. Got one here, and then I've got another little one down here. And then also my baby boo seems to be picking up. I've got one here, I've got one more coming up here. And I think there's another one just a little bit further down. Popped in there somewhere. But they seem to be climbing well. So we'll see how they go. I just need to double check on kind of these ones here, just make sure they're kind of going to be able to go over as far as I need them to and give them enough room to climb up. But I am glad I put this pumpkin archway in now, or just the archway in for the pumpkins. So just coming back to it quick, it doesn't look like it's dropped that much, so I think you do have to leave it for a little bit just to kind of like settle. Yeah, it's gone all the way to the top, so I think you just need to leave it a while and let it settle. But we'll give another little patch a go. Let's try the tomatoes. So the tomatoes seem to be doing really, really well. As you can see, there's loads and loads of the little ones popping up now. And I'll tell you what, they are so lovely with a nice white loaf, some eggs, like fried eggs, a little bit of onion, this and a little bit of oil on top. Oh my God, they're absolutely delightful. I've been having that for lunch actually. So let's test this one out. So moisture wise, that didn't go up as high this time. So let's let it settle. The good thing is with this, it will actually give me an indication of how wet it is actually underneath, because I come and I see the top layer and I think, oh, it's very dry, but actually underneath it's probably absolutely fine, especially if it's been raining like it has been recently. So I think this will be a good thing just to keep handy. See, that's now settled at 6 for moisture, which I think is good. I think it's better than the blue. And pH is bang on 7.5. So I think we're okay with the tomatoes. I'm pretty happy. I'm going to give some of these a crop as well, or harvest, sorry. But they seem to be doing really, really well. And I mean, these have been outside since, oh, I can't remember now, maybe June, because I didn't have the polytunnel to put up. And they're just doing perfectly fine. So I think next year I'm just going to chuck them all outside. Look at that. Beautiful traffic light system. Oh, it just looks so lovely, especially in the sun. Okay, so seeing as they're all coming out roughly the same, I thought I would try the raspberries, because they're in their own container and this bit seems to have died off, and I don't know whether it's because I've done something wrong, but it's sent this shoot off, which makes me think that it's obviously doing quite well. So let's give the moisture a quick check. I think that's going to settle around 5 or 6 even, which to me seems okay. If it's in the green, surely that means it's okay. And then the pH seems to be okay. They all seem to be okay. So whether I just got good soil, or this is broken. I don't know, but we shall see. I'm gonna go with it's okay because these look super green. So pleased with those. So this is now my apple tree, and it's saying that the alkaline is 7. And let's check moisture. Okay, so moisture, it's saying so wet, super wet. It's probably the highest bit of moisture. And this part of my plot is actually the only bit that really gets shaded because of this. So maybe I need to double check about whether this apple tree possibly in the long run needs to be moved. It says well watered. It doesn't actually say harvest until August to November, so maybe that's why. Maybe these are just super early. This one does seem to be growing actually, this one here. So happy days. Maybe that's a good sign. Maybe we just need a little bit of sun in our lives. But the actual plant itself, the actual tree looks pretty healthy. And then guys, I think I've messed up with my Christmas bed. I think the carrots went in far too early, as you can see. So we're either gonna have huge carrots or I'm gonna pull them. The cabbages are coming up all right. And the actual Brussels themselves look like they're starting to curl, which I think is a good sign. And the parsnips are coming up really tall now. So I think it's just the carrots I've messed up, but we'll see how it goes. We're learning as we go. So yeah, a nice little bit of fun. How accurate it is, I don't know, but I am going to keep it. And I think it was something like $7 or $8.99. So it's not too bad. I will link the one that I've got below in the description box. So if you do want to pick one up and have a little bit of fun this week. So yeah, if you want to have a little play around for National Allotments week, have a little go. But you may already know, apologies, I hope you could hear me then. Must be a key allotment, allotment on my brain. It must be a key time for planes coming in because there are so many coming over at the moment. And it's definitely the rush hour because the trains are all coming in. But you probably already know, but I've decided this year, this year will be my first full year. So I only took it over in March last year, but this year will be my first full year. And I did decide that this year I was gonna go with a no dig. I tried a little bit last year of the digging and it completely broke my back. So when I heard of the whole no dig and how to do it, I thought it'd be absolutely perfect. I'm really happy with how it's done. I mean, look. How can you be unhappy with this sunflower? Look how tall it is. And I mean, the crops that I've got from it, from the ground, has been pretty good actually this year. The carrots have been really good. So I can't complain. And I do genuinely think it is from the no dig. I know the soil wasn't great when I took it over. It was covered in rubble underneath and it was really like crumbly. There wasn't really too much to it. This bed here was the worst, which is why I haven't planted anything in it this year because it was just rock solid. You could tell just by the colour of it, there was no nutrients in it whatsoever. So that kind of got left to last this year. But yeah, other than those bits, or that bed, everything else just seems to be thriving. So, I mean, just look at those tomatoes. I mean, the sunflower, gorgeous. And I've got loads of little ones coming up. I just love it. I just love nature. It's just unbelievable to me. There are so many. Actually, I didn't realise how many there were. So I need to find out what variety is this and where it came from because I didn't actually plant it. It was kind of just here when I turned up one day. And it was just in the middle of the bed. So Fingers crossed the squashes keep doing well. I am not going to water it today, I don't think, because going by what that little tester said, we seem to be okay. And I know it has been warm today, but the actual last couple of days have just been really wet. So, and also we've got Romanesco. I'm so excited about this one. None of the others have done it. They all seem alive still, and they seem to be doing okay, but the only one actually with a head on it. So fingers crossed nothing gets to that one. I'm keeping a close eye on it. So I'm just editing up the video, and I think my battery ran out just as I was recording the last clip, so I didn't just want to cut the video off. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. I also want to say a huge thank you because we've nearly hit 1,000 subscribers, and honestly it really does mean the world to me. Everyone that's liked the videos, subscribed to the channel, left really lovely comments, given me such good advice, especially just being my first kind of year, 18 months of having my own allotment plot. So thank you so much. It really does mean the world, and I just really feel like we're creating a really nice community here on YouTube of just really nice, like-minded people. So thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy National Allotment Week. Let me know what you're up to as well, if you're doing anything to celebrate it or really get in the swing of things. So yeah, let me know down in the comments, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your week. Take care, guys. Bye.